This steering wheel down. It is down, huh? Okay, that's the lowest I can bring it. How's everyone? This is a beautiful, beautiful Friday. The sun is out. Everything is all wonderful. The day is going by pretty fast. It's been a busy Friday, but it's we getting through it. So I just wanted to stop in, say hey to you guys, and I had a thought about. I'm just gonna jump right into this because I don't have a lot of time right now, but I'm gonna jump right into it. But I um I was sitting up here and I had a thought about why do some stay with people who cheat on them. Okay? You got a cheater. You know you got a cheater. They've been caught cheating. Now, not just the assumption of one cheating, and I'm going to try to get through this before this phone gets a little too hot because it's warm. I'm trying to put something behind it to shield the sun. It may shield me a little bit, but y'all bear with me. But anyway, so it's like, why do some stay with cheaters? Okay, you find out that they cheat. You know they cheating. You didn't hear it from no third party through the grapevine, through somebody else telling you, oh, they probably is cheating. You need to just be cool. You know how they are. You know they dogs. You know they this. You know they that. Don't go by what people are telling you. Sometimes people will tell you things just to tell you things. They could have a motive. They could be trying to get with who you got or mess up what you got because they stuff is messed up or get you back in the clutches of their friendship because you guys haven't been spending that much time together or whatever. You just can't get caught up with what people say. But I'm talking, unless they got some kind of proof. I mean, really visual proof. They got a video, they got something that will be without a shadow of a doubt the fact. I wouldn't get caught up in that. So, why do some stay with cheaters? And now do we feel as though women will deal with staying with a cheater more so than a man will deal with it? Because I had a conversation before about this, and men, it's hard for a man. I'm not a man, I'm just speaking hypothetically from experience and things that people have shared with me. Um, it's hard for a man to accept the fact that he is with a cheater, that the woman that he loves, that he prides, that he has been faithful to, has betrayed him in the way of allowing another man to be all in her zone, to be all in her little situation. So he finds it harder to accept that because men are territorial, from what I know. And I'm not a man, but from what I know, they're very territorial, and they are not good at accepting another man being with theirs. Even if it's a man that has not decided or have made it obvious that they're in a relationship with you, they still have a hard time dealing with another man getting with you. I don't understand that for the life of me. Why are you tripping on another man getting with somebody that you're not even making your priority or your number one thingy, but you're getting upset about them being with somebody else? Crazy, but it happens. But with a woman, it seems as though women will, they end up going through this woe is me, feeling sorry for themselves in the situation, blaming themselves. um oh, it must be me. Maybe if I would have did this, that to him, or maybe if I would have did this, that for him, he wouldn't have went elsewhere. Especially a woman who's dealing with the issues of maybe she's been what's the word I want to say? Depriving him of um, the clap or quality time or what have you. Maybe she's too busy. She works a lot. Maybe she has 3, 4, 5 kids and she has to give them a lot of attention. And by the time she get to him, she's utterly just exhausted. So he's just not really getting the quality time he wants and needs. And so he cheats. So she'll find herself blaming herself and then trying to fix it, trying to do whatever she can to get things back right, to give him what he needs. And a lot of times she ends up having a nervous breakdown almost, or she ends up she ends up stressing so bad that it's just crazy because she's all about just trying to make sure he's okay, he's okay, he's okay. Now, the thing that I want to bring, the main important thing I want to bring is that you can't stop a cheater's mindset, a cheater. It's not your fault. It is not your fault. Stop blaming yourself. When someone decides that they want to cheat, they decide that they want to cheat. And it is your decision to decide if you want to stay with that person and in that situation. It's not to blame them anymore, because if you allow yourself to stay in that situation knowing that that has occurred, and sometimes it'll occur again and again and again and again, and you're still there, well, why are you're allowing them to do what they want to do and still have you? So it comes a time when you have to stop blaming them and you have to start looking within. Why am I dealing with this, male or female? Why am I dealing with this cheater? Why am I allowing that to be okay? Do I not feel as though I'm deserving of someone to be faithful to me, as if as the same that I'm being faithful to them? Because some have an attitude about a cheater even when they cheating. You see what I'm saying? They could be the one that's cheating themselves, and then they become insecure, because usually a person become real insecure about what you doing when they doing it. So they become real insecure about you maybe doing what they doing. Men are notorious for that. If he is a cheater out of this world, and his woman, he hasn't caught her doing anything, but he's feeling as though she's doing the same thing a lot of these other women are doing. The woman I'm cheating on, she got a man at home and she ain't doing right, so my woman could be doing the same thing. Lunchtime visits, after work visits, weekend visit when she's supposed to be at the store, all that kind of stuff. She could be doing the same thing I'm doing, because I'm doing that. And you become back and forth with this mistrust in one another. And the thing is, you know, like I said, you have got to get to a point where you question why you are accepting that. Why is it okay? Now, if you both have an understanding that you do what you do, I do what I do, and we have an open relationship, well, open relationship is not necessarily cheating, because you're both open to the fact that you can see other people. I'm talking about those who are totally faithful and 100% into who they're with, and they think that the other person is 100% faithful and into them, but they find out that they're cheating. They literally find out. They see for their own eyes. They hear with their own ears, whether it's through text messages, whether it's through seeing them out somewhere, whether it's through, shoot, just, man, sometimes you just walk in on a phone call. They talking to somebody in a very lustful way. And it's like, well, who was that? Oh, that was my sister. Oh, you talk to your sister like that? Oh, okay. That kind of thing. You have to really be able to catch that. So when you catch that, why sit there and argue about why a person is doing that? Why is because they chose to do it. And a lot of times, people who cheat have a very good woman or man that they're with, that's being faithful, that's being accommodating, that is not depriving them of much of nothing. Whenever they want it, they get it. The clap. Whenever they want time, whenever they need something, whenever they're in a situation, whenever they can have a flat tire on the freeway, boom, they right there. You know what I'm saying? They're always there to accommodate them in every way that they can, but that person has a cheating spirit. A cheating spirit is a cheating spirit. that person getting to the point where karma comes back around on them, or they get to a point in their lives where they realize that I need to stop doing this. I need to stop being like this with people. Why am I doing this? What am I insecure of? Because reality has it, a lot of people who are on that wagon of cheating is usually dealing and battling with something themselves. Either they are doing this to keep themselves in the zone of being desired and wanted by somebody. It's helping them keep a spare tire. Maybe they have been let down and someone has hurt them in the past, and they vouch never to let that happen again. So I'm going to have me a stable of women, or I'm going to have me a stable of men, or I'm not married to the person. We're in a relationship, but I'm not married. So I am still wide open. Because some people feel as though if you're not legally bounded to a person, you are still considered single because you're not married. I don't 100% agree with that. I believe that when you have decided and discerned that, okay, I'm going to be exclusive with someone, then the loyalty and commitment and your word comes into play. And you have to have that trust within one another to believe that this is so. But sometimes you are, and people can be misled. People start off with one mindset. They start off in one way thinking that they're going to be this way, and then the table turns. Maybe they meet somebody that they just feel like, wow, I just gotta have that. My relationship is not that solid. I gotta try that out just to see. And they'll do what they do, and then they get caught up. They get caught up in another emotional attachment, another physical attachment with someone, and then now they have this other someone that they're attached to. But the difference is, they want both. They selfishly want both. So they hold on to both. Because they don't want to let this one go, because this is good, and they don't want to let that go, because this is good. And it may be differences of good, but they want it all. And the truth of the matter is, it's not right and it's not fair to want it all. You're not going to get 100% all in one person. No one's perfect. What you can do is try to get someone that's as close to what you need and desire as possible. That's all you can do. But you're not going to get 100% perfect in one person. All the qualities you're looking for. Even the one who has just about all the qualities, they're going to come short somewhere. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It may be something that you can totally deal with, but they're going to come short somewhere because no one's perfect. But the cheater, and you know that they have cheated and they are cheating, and you decide to stay with them, you have to stop blaming them for that. Why do we accept that? Why are you accepting that? Do you think you can't get someone else? Do you think you're not good enough for someone else? Do you think that there's no one else out there that doesn't cheat? Because some people feel as though, the world is full of cheaters. There's folks I done heard 1,000 times over say, there's no man out there that hasn't cheated. All men cheat. They all cheat. They all cheat. I don't think they all cheat. I think that there is some men out there who are and can be faithful. I know they may have a desire or maybe a lightweight, lustful spirit for somebody, but they don't always exercise and go on with, um, putting that out there. We all have attractions for someone, but you have to dismiss, your desire to do anything else with them, right? Right. So therefore, I believe that when you're dealing with a cheater and you decide to deal with that cheater, then you need to start looking within. Look within and try to find out why you are accepting that type of behavior. And once you get to that point of figuring that out, sometimes you need to go see somebody. Sometimes you need a third party. You need somebody, a second, you know what I'm saying. You need somebody to help you discern why you are in that particular mode of acceptance when someone has betrayed you and became unloyal to you, and you are continuously okay with it. And even if you're not okay with it, you still stand with them. You're letting them know that you're okay with it. You're going gonna hold on and wait? Something to think about, huh? Happy Friday, y'all. Have a good one. Stay safe. I gotta go. Sorry I came in a little late today, but I had to sprinkle you with a little bit of love, a little bit of something. And I'll see you guys. I'll try to get on here tomorrow, do some grown folk talk with you. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.